As this handy model by Teresa de la Hera, a researcher of persuasive games from Spain, illustrates nicely, making a good persuasive game is more than just good procedural persuasion. Games use visuals and sounds and language and cinematics and narrative too, all of which can have their own qualities of persuasion and are important to take into account when designing your game. To illustrate, let me go through a few more of my design choices. 1. I created Little Mr. Jetman as an easy-living, flying-through-life character, a little chubby, some inspiration from Eric Cartman from South Park there, and seemingly friendly and good-spirited. 2. The collage style and use of real rock textures for the environment is inspired by the games of Amarita Design and old-school cut-out animators like Oskar Fischinger. It communicates a link to the real world at the same time as being a deformation of that. 3. Climbing a mountain is a nice symbolic way of representing overcoming something. It asks for a balance of keeping an eye on your goal, navigating your direct surroundings in the now, and learning from your environment, and working on your energy householding. It has been very well used as such in games a few times in the last couple of years. In both Celeste, in which the mountain represents a girl's struggle to overcome her own depression, and in Getting Over It with Bennett Foley, in which the mountain and the climbing of it represent and reflect on the struggle of falling down and having to start over, and learning and getting better through this process. 4. The slow zoom out while getting higher up the mountain reflects my own experiences of climbing mountains by myself. As the world below me gets smaller, I feel like I am getting smaller too within it, slowly broadening my perspective. 5. The length of the level had to be short enough for players to easily finish it before getting bored and frustrated, but long enough for them to actually lose themselves in the climbing, if they so choose to climb. 6. And finally, I wanted to not tell the player to get to the mountaintop, but for them to just start the game, see a character, see a mountain, and that all would be clear and people would just start climbing and wanting to get to the top themselves, hopefully reflecting that it is in our inherent nature to overcome problems. But that last one got quickly overruled when I started playtesting the game. Because yes, letting players test your game when you're still working on it is of the utmost importance, I've been told.